The HTT JUKUN comedy brings to you the autobiography of the late Dr. Shekarau Angyu Masa-Ibi, CON Uka Kuvyon II of Wukari local government, Taraba State, as told to Mr. Danjuma A. Adamu. I am by name Hickson Yusuf. The late Akuka of Wukari was born on the 18th April 1937 to the family of Prince Angyu Masa-Ibi and Buvini Audu. It was during the reign of Agbumanu Aku Amadu Abite, the 18th Aku Uka. He was named Shekarau because of the circumstances of his birth. He stayed for 17 months in the womb of his mother instead of the usual 8 to 9 months. In Hausa tradition, a child born in these circumstances is named Shekarau, which means baby that exceeded 1 year in the womb. His father became the 19th Aku Uka in 1940 when he was just 3 years old. His father moved to the palace from the family house and lived in the palace with his parents. His parents taught him the virtue of kindness and the need to treat all men with equality. He embedded from his parents the need to be law-abiding, peace-loving, and to contribute to the good of society at any level, place, and time. The late Dr. Shekarau Angyu Masa-Ibi Akuka of Wukari did not start school early. He enrolled at the Wukari Native Authority Elementary School in 1950 when he was 13 years old. He was among the successful pupils to proceed to the then prestigious and popular senior primary school at Lupe, now in Usa local government area of Taraba State. He completed his studies at Lupe in 1957 and passed his final examination in flying colors. In 1958, he took up an appointment with the Wukari Native Authority as a male officer. He was in charge of all correspondences in the Native Authority. He handled his duties with full commitment and sense of responsibility. He also caught a niche for himself as a hardworking and reliable staff in the eyes of his colleagues and the colonial officers. Due to his sense of devotion and commitment to duty, he was given a more demanding assignment as transport officer. His task then was to ensure that all Native Authority vehicles were always in good working condition to ensure hitch-free operations so that the activities of the government did not grind to a halt. He took advantage of his status as transport officer to learn how to drive, and he became a professional driver. As a qualified driver, he worked for Malam Danjuma Gani, Malam Joli Tanko, Malam Tanko Yusuf, and Malam Ibrahim Sangari Usman. He served with absolute loyalty and dedication for 4 good years, that is from 1963 to 1966. After a diligent service, his boss paved way for his appointment as a distributor for Texaco oil and other products. He was posted to a Kaduna station. After learning the ropes of the business between 1967 and 1968, he was appointed a full dealer of the company's product and posted to Makurdi and made sales manager for Texaco offices there. 1968 to 1976, he wholeheartedly served the organization effectively, resulting in massive expansion and consolidation of the operations of the company in Makurdi. However, his venture into the private sector came to a happy end when in 1976 he responded to the divine call to be appointed to the throne of his forefathers as the 24th Aku Uka of Wukari. He succeeded Aku Uka Malam Ada Ali, who reigned from 1974 to 1976. It is a dream come true to every JUKUN prince to become Aku Uka, but God in his wisdom prevailed on the kingmakers to select him as the Aku Uka, as you know. It is interesting to also note that he was approached on 2 occasions to contest for the Akuship when the position became vacant in 1970 and 1972, but he did not give it a consideration, convinced that the stool will be his if God will give it to him at the right time. And God's time did come for him. This is how it happened. He was formally installed in Wukari on the 24th November 1976 by the military governor of defunct Gongola State, Colonel Muhammadu Jega. The status of the stool then was second class. A year later, perhaps in recognition of the antecedents of the stool of Aku as one of the oldest in northern Nigeria, he was made the deputy chairman Gongola State Council of Chiefs. The stool of the Aku Uka was upgraded in 1982 to first class by Alhaji Abubakar Barde, the governor of the then Gongola state. The late Shekarau Angyu Masa-Ibi became the first beneficiary. He was presented with the staff of office on the 15th March 1983. In 1991, Taraba State was created with its headquarters in Jalingo. He was immediately appointed acting chairman of Taraba State Council of Chiefs by the military administrator of the state, Navy Captain Ambrose A. Afolaha. On 4th April 1996, he was appointed substantive chairman of Taraba State Council of Chiefs by Colonel Mamman Dixon, the then military administrator of Taraba State. He was appointed Chancellor, University of Ilorin in 1981 by the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Alhaji Shehu Shagari. He served in the capacity up to 2001. That same year, 2001, he was appointed Chancellor of Federal University of Technology, Owerri, a position he held. And the University of Ilorin, which he served for 20 years, conferred on him an honorary Doctor of Letters degree on 9th November 1991. On 26 August 1995, the Alumni Association of the university inducted him into the Hall of Fame of the association. On its own part, the Federal University of Technology Owerri, which he became its chancellor from 2001 to date, conferred on him the honorary doctor degree on 7th December 2002. Other honors bestowed on him includes the federal government, under President Olusegun Obasanjo, conferred on him the national honor of Commander of the Order of Niger, in brackets CON, in the year 2002. He is also patron of Nigerian Farmers Organization, patron Nigerian Red Cross Society, patron Rotary International District 912, patron of Christian Muslim Mutual Relationship of Nigeria, and life patron of Sports Writers Association of Nigeria. He is also a fellow Institute of Administrative Management of Nigeria and founding leader of the Taraba State Police Community Committee, among others. The late Dr. Shekarau Angyu Masa-Ibi, CON Aku Uka Kuvyon II of Wukari, married his first wife, Kande, in 1961. However, when he became the Akuka, culture demands that he must inherit some of the wives of his immediate predecessor. He chose only two and inherited them. As Aku, it is also incumbent on him to marry as many new wives as he can. To this end, he married additional 10 wives. On the whole, he has a total of 13 wives. He lost his 8th wife, Ayoku Wake, on 1st January 2011, and also lost his first wife, Ayondo Kande, who passed on the 5th of March 2015. His wives bore a total number of 68 children, 39 males and 29 females, out of which 6 are deceased. It is a sad news to the JUKUN kingdom to announce the death of our great father, Dr. Shekarau Angyu Masa-Ibi, CON, the Aku Uka Kuvyon II of Wukari local government, Taraba State. May his gentle soul rest in peace.